everyone, welcome back to another video in the freshers. Today we're going to be talking about my specific course. So I did business and management, but all of these are relevant to all courses. So when you are in an A-level, I don't know about other people, but I feel like university was sort of advertised as a breeze compared to A-level. This wasn't what I found. However, I did find that like A-level, personally you work, like after Christmas you just work super hard. Whereas in university I found that for first year at least there was a big block in second term, which was summative season, and then there's obviously third term where you work really hard, and everything else was just like fun. Whereas I thought all of uni was fun. So what I did for summative season was I finished all my summatives early, so I had like 3 weeks left at the end of term to party, and then for exam season there's nothing you can really do. Don't really go out, you just work. But I think it's good to have a balance. My friends and I would play tennis and things, or meet up just to go to Tesco or something, just something simple to give you them breaks. But aside from like summative season and exam season, there is a lot of free time in uni where you can chill. For me personally, I didn't find it as laid back as I thought it was going to be. But at the same time, first year doesn't count, so do what you wish. And the next thing is, the biggest jump that I found wasn't necessarily in the course content, it was in the writing style, which is so warped. And not necessarily just the writing style, because I think I've got that now. I also think like you don't know what the examiners are looking for. For example, there was one assignment that I did, I failed it, but most of the class failed it, like nearly 300 people failed it. So in that situation, I feel like it's not been explained as well. So if there's ever a time where you're thinking, what am I supposed to be doing, I'd recommend maybe talking to your lecturer specifically about what they're after, just so you don't end up in a situation where you haven't done as well as you wanted to. The next thing I want to say is, I know this happens in other universities, but in Durham, at least on my course, this was not a thing. We didn't get to leave lectures early. Lectures wouldn't be cancelled because the lecturer was hungover, and none of our exam marks got rounded up to the next class. I don't know what other universities are doing. You see all these memes about the lecturer not turning up because they were at a concert and all this stuff. I never had a lecture get cancelled, ever, unless it was like the last one of term and the exam had already been sat or something. But at the same time, I didn't have that many contact hours. I had 6 hours of lectures a week, and then I also had 7 hours of seminars over a fortnight, so I didn't have that many, so I can't really complain, but it was an unrealistic expectation of mine. And also I know lots of people that get their marks rounded up if they're close to a grade. I haven't heard of that happening in Durham, so sorry guys if that's a thing. I didn't know about it. Another thing I want to say is, if you do bad in an assignment, don't let that 1 mark put you down. So for example, when I did bad in that assignment, when I went into exam season, I was like, I have to do amazing in all of these exams because I'm failing the year just because I failed one assignment. And I completely disregarded the other 5 assignments where I got 2 1s or above in all of them. I had that 1 bad mark and thought I was failing the year, and I had 5 good marks and just ignored them. So if you do get a bad mark, look at it in the whole perspective. Don't let that 1 mark crush you down, because it's not worth it. And realistically, I was fine. So just remember that, like, it's a whole perspective thing. 1 mark isn't going to drag you all the way down. The next thing is, get involved in your course. I found there were so many opportunities our course offered. So we actually went to London for a day, which I would have never found. My friend found it because she looks at the things, but I would have never known about that. So that was a great opportunity that we had. And there's also so many course balls in Durham. So we went to a Christmas ball and an end of year ball, and they're really fun. And we made friends in both of them, so it's nice to like expand your group. And also I was course rep, which I thought was really good to have an insight into like the doings of the university. I think my brother was course rep in his university. It's maybe not as involved everywhere, but definitely in Durham I felt really involved, and I felt like it was a role that was needed, and I got to see a lot of things. And also it's great because you have so many problems that students come to you with, and you have to email lecturers. So if you have a problem yourself, you just email the lecturer. Like, I've had a number of concerns from a number of students, and they never have to know that it's your issue. You're just like, as course rep, I'm inclined to say, whereas actually it's your own personal thing, but they never know that. Next thing is the pupil teacher engagement. So when I went into uni, I felt like the lecturers wouldn't know my name. I didn't think they'd know anybody's name. I didn't think they'd recognize anybody. I thought they would just be like these beings that walked in and walked back out. Whereas personally, I found that to be completely different. I felt like I knew quite a few of my lecturers quite well because our seminar groups were quite small. So I felt like that really benefited us. Obviously there was, I think, one seminar leader that I was just like, I can't even remember his name. But yeah, no, I found them all great. And obviously I wasn't as close to them as you're close to your high school teachers, but I did feel like I had a rapport with them and I could ask them questions and I felt like they recognized my face at least. Even then we had like a lecturer come in with cream eggs for everybody. For a class of 300 he bought them all cream eggs, which was amazing. And then he also took pictures of us every lecture, and then other lecturers would like go around at the beginning of every lecture and talk to everyone. I just felt like there was a good relationship that I didn't expect. So that is everything I have to say about the course, I believe. Yes. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions, comment them down below, and don't forget to subscribe. And yes, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Oh my god, my back is literally killing me. I was gonna lean back, but there was a bin and my head would have gone in the bin. No, my head's in the bin. My back is killing me. Can we put you somewhere else?